Never Dead Enough. Book 3 of The Dead Among Us. Written by J.L. Doty. Also narrated by J.L. Doty. Epigraph. No matter how dead the dead are, they're just never dead enough. Prologue. A typically unusual day. Paul paused for a moment in the lobby of the office building on Market Street and looked at his reflection in one of the floor-to-ceiling windows separating him from the sidewalk outside. For just an instant he thought he saw a blood-red glare flash from his eyes, but the moment ended quickly, though the red flare reminded him of the chicken-headed, snake-legged monster he and Katherine had encountered in the netherworld, and he wondered about that. He took one last look at his image in the window. His tie was straight, suit neatly pressed, perhaps a bit more formal than day-to-day attire. But he didn't know this Mirfendo play fellow, didn't know why he'd asked to see Paul, so he wanted to err on the side of proper and conservative. He turned away from the window, headed for the elevators, got one right away and stepped into it. He pressed the button for the 44th floor. Suite 4401, Mirfendo Play's secretary had told him on the phone. For some reason that struck a familiar chord in Paul's memory, but he couldn't quite recall exactly what or where, so he shrugged it off. When the elevator doors opened, it was obvious Suite 4401 occupied the entire 44th floor. There was no hallway leading to other suites. The elevator opened directly into a large and luxurious lobby for Mirfendo Play's firm. Behind a darkly wooded desk sat a receptionist that could have made it into any modeling agency in the world. As Paul approached her, she smiled. "I'm Paul Conklin. I have an appointment with Mr. Mirfendo Play." Her smile widened. She leaned forward and spoke in a confidential tone. "He's a she, and yes, Mr. Conklin, Mirfendo Play is expecting you. Please have a seat." She waved her hand at a couch against one wall. "And I'll let her know you're here." Paul sat down, picked up a magazine and leafed through it, not really paying attention to anything on its pages. He didn't have to wait more than a minute or two before the door to an inner office opened and a woman stepped out. She made the runway model receptionist look plain. Paul rose up from the couch as she stepped through the door, and he realized she stood well over 6 feet tall, had a couple of inches on him, wore a dark business suit with a pencil skirt cut just above her knees, with long legs that ended in what looked like a...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?